Alright guys, so I just wanted to kind of, break it down a little bit. So I have been president for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in March. I won't make that March term because I will not be running again. I definitely did what I needed to do, which was to serve the people. That's all I came on board for, was to get the job done when it needed to be done. A lot of people didn't want to step up and do what needed to be done, so I was here to make sure it got done. Now it is time for me to focus back on myself and get back on my A game for the reason why I came here, okay? Anyway, so we were able to get the food driver recognition. We were able to paint that building. I was able to create a Facebook page for our branch so that way that we can have communications, stay up to date on things going on, and everybody could be a part of it, such as the retirees, the regular members, and we were trying to get to where we were doing online, but that's something that does take a little bit of time. It's not something that just happens overnight. Let's see. So also another really, really big thing to me was Leadership Academy. Okay? So I applied for Leadership Academy and I was selected. Usually you apply for Leadership Academy and they say that it takes a very long time to get in. But I got in on my very first try. We did have some people in there that got in on their 13th try. And I was just very thankful that I was able to get in there because it helped me so much. Just learning what I needed to learn. But it was hard. I mean, it was not easy getting up in there, but it was well worth it. You know what I mean? So, for some months straight, I had to go through the hard process of coming back here, filing grievances, getting things done, taking care of my branch, and then also worrying about all the things that came with Leadership Academy as well, which I'll get into that in another video, because let me tell you, don't know until you know, okay? So I was able to have that opportunity. We were able to do a couple of things. The branch was able to do a couple of things, such as like able to go to some schools where I was able to get lots of information, get lots of stuff that I needed. And yeah, one of my biggest things is filing grievances all the time. I mean, it just doesn't stop. So I'm just very grateful for my experience. It is time for me to move on, which is why I will not be rerunning in this next year's election. Our election period is in November. Actually, our nominations is at our next meeting this September, which is Tuesday. And then our actual meeting for the election is in November. And so by that time, I'm done. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. We all do our part. I literally had told somebody, I said, I'm that one. I was wearing this button the whole time when we were down there. And I didn't realize exactly what I was wearing that button for. And then when I found out, I was like, oh, wow. And then that button was just perfect because it was the button right for me because I knew that I was one and done. So I had a good run. It's time for me to allow somebody else to get in there and do what needs to be done. And yeah, so like I said, I was very thankful for the experience. Being the president of the NALC Branch 569 was pretty amazing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get the same opportunity to say that they did that. Not a lot of people get the same opportunity to say that they were 26 whenever it all got started. I was actually 20 when I started. But I mean, I just feel blessed. You know what I mean? So even whenever people are, coming and saying certain things, there's going to be people that are going to say things after I'm gone. Because that's just what people do. Once you come in, you make a presence, people are going to come in and try to talk bad about you and make it look like you didn't do nothing that you did. Let me tell you, do not worry about that. You did what you needed to do. So now, you just be grateful that you were able to do that for them. Because as this job, we are stewards. And a steward is someone that serves others. And so we were able to serve others. So you did your part. And thank you. All right? So y'all have a great and wonderful day. And I'll talk back to you guys later.